Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into another video on TK's Tech Corner. Today we are going to be taking a look at some screen protectors for the brand new Nintendo Switch 2. So as you guys know, this console came out yesterday. I dropped a couple of videos on it. One was for the console and one was for the accessories. And I did say that I would be getting a screen protector. Here it is. So I'm going to try and apply it. I thought I would record the attempt, to see how good how easy it goes on and how quickly I can do it, but also B, in the case that you're interested in getting one and this does end up being a good protector, then at least you know where you can get it from, because I'm going to leave the product description or the product link in the description below. So I went with one that had fairly decent reviews, but given that this thing has only come out yesterday, you've got to take the reviews with a pinch of salt, right? And Amazon reviews, when you look at them, you've got to be careful of which product you're looking at the review for, because they group them together based on, I think, sometimes brand and different categories of the same product or different types of the same product. So this here is by a company called Tech Matte. I looked for one that had anti-reflective properties. So this said it did have anti-reflective properties. I don't really see it here on the packaging, to be honest, though, but it did say on the actual listing on Amazon, and you'll see that when I paste a link there. The other thing is it's a tempered glass screen protector, not just a film protector. And thirdly, and most importantly, it has a tray to help you apply the protector in a more precision manner. So to make sure that it goes in the correct place, it comes with this sort of a kit here now, and this is becoming more and more common to see. So we've got two protectors here, so in case one breaks or something goes wrong, we can always go to the second one, right? So I'm going to put them aside for a second. The idea here is this is going to fit over the top of the Switch, and I think you peel back something or the other, and we'll figure out how to do it. It says remove this blue film after insulation. So the top one comes off after insulation. The bottom one, you peel this away, and then you turn it upside down and just line it up and put on top of the Switch like this. And as you do that, you're effectively getting it in the exact position that you need it. You can see that there, right? So it clips in, and this should allow us to pretty much align this perfectly. So I'm probably going to have to get rid of the case now. First thing you got to do is you've got to pretty much clean the screen, right? So it comes with some accessories. I think there are two sets of accessories, one for each kit. If you've got two Switch 2s like I have, you can probably use one on each. This comes with, see this here, dust cover removal. Now, again, there's two of these as well, right? So you get two of everything in the pack, which is nice. I think the idea of this is you peel it back and you stick it on the screen, and then you peel it away and it gets all the dust off like sticky tape. I typically tend to use masking tape for this. The reason why is the masking tape I've got here is very, very low tack, right? And the benefit there is I'm not getting any gluey residue on the screen at all. So that's because of something I've done before. I'm comfortable with the process. I'd rather just use this than use the sticky stuff that generally comes with screen protectors these days, right? So I can move along here like this. Believe it or not, this thing only came out of the box yesterday, as you saw, right? And it's spent some time in my hand and some time in the case. I haven't had that much time to play it, to be honest. But as I go through here, there was actually a lot of dust that had accumulated on the screen. Now, I've avoided putting it in and out of the dock. When I charged it, I just plugged it into a normal desktop charger. The reason why is last time with the original Switches, there was an issue where the docks were scratching the screen. As I said yesterday when I unboxed it, I was surprised that the actual dock inside seems just to be a shiny plastic, which I think if it rubs along the screen, it probably will cause some damage. So I'm not really sure why Nintendo have gone and done that. So for the most part of it now, I think I've got most of the dust off. I can see a couple of bits here. I don't think I'm ever going to get to a stage where there's no dust on this screen, so I'm not going to panic too much about it. The aim of the game here, really, more than anything else, is to actually just protect the screen, right? So I think I'm done with that now. I think I've got all the grease off. No more fingerprints on there. I think that's about as clean as it's going to get, and I've accepted that I am going to have little bits of dust on the screen, unfortunately. What I might actually try and do is I might try and make my own protector, actually. So if I get a few of these and go across, I've managed to just get some dust on there just like that from the actual tape. So maybe if I get a few of these strips going across, right? Now masking tape is not an expensive investment for protection of the Switch 2, so use as much of it as you can is my advice. Or as much, not rather as much as you can, but as much as you need to, right? Without worry. So if I put that on there, if I get some more here, feels like I'm about to start doing some painting, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'll get one there. Now I know I'm going to peel it from this corner, so I'm layering it up in a certain way rather than doing one top, one bottom, one in the middle, because then one will get left, right? If I layer it up and do a good overlap, when I peel this off, I'll get all three off hopefully in one go without too much of an issue, and we'll have a dust-free screen. Now at that point, I'm going to have to move pretty fast so that nothing else falls on this screen. Right, you can see the overlaps there. Now, I've pretty much recreated what they've sent me in that case, really, haven't I? Right. Now, let's just have a look at the instructions. It's the OneTouch installation guide. So all it says is begin by cleaning. We've done that anyway. I'm not using wet wipes or the microfiber cleaning cloth at all. I'm just using my trusty masking tape. Pull down. So it says you have to pull the tab downwards to remove the mask film. Pull down. Pulling outwards may dislodge the screen protector from the tray. So you've got to basically, rather than pulling out, you've got to pull it down. So you're peeling like this downwards, right? It's going to be like this when I'm peeling that plastic off. And then turn it around and press it. So it says place the application tray over the switch. Top of the tray aligns with the top of your switch. So we have to make sure we've got it the right way around as well. I don't know what the right way around is in this case. It does say top, so pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. It says top, and that's where the top is going to be. So this is going to basically go like this. So what I'm going to do is to try and minimize the dust that's going on there. I'm going to peel this away facing downwards, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the instructions, right? So I'm going to peel that away downwards. Right, now I'm going to get my masking tape off. I'm going to get this straight on top. Right, that's it. It's on. So now you can see what's going on there. I love this about tempered glass screen protectors, by the way, is the way the air bubbles travel out. For the most part of it, you don't end up with air bubbles. In some cases, you do, right? So you can see there is an air bubble there. Hopefully, we're going to be able to work that one out of the screen. I'm going to work that one out now. Obviously, don't want to press too hard and actually risk damaging the screen either, right? So now, it says remove the application tray from the device by lifting off the device. The blue film will come off with the tray, right? Okay, so the blue film is actually going to come off. So once this thing is stuck on to the actual switch screen, once I'm confident that that's actually on, right, for the most part of it, I think it's on. There are going to be some bubbles. I'm going to try and work them out. Typically with tempered glass ones, what I've seen is bubbles do generally work out quite easily. You can use like a card or something. Now the way I've got to do this is lifting off the device, the blue film will come off with the tray. If needed, gently push air bubbles towards the edges of the screen. That's what we're going to do, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this off. And there you go. You can see I've got very, very few air bubbles here. I'm going to push them out. Right. This is the biggest one here now. See if I can get that one out. That would be the biggest problem for me, really. I think it will hopefully come out. It's mostly gone. Now, it is a lot, you can see it yourself, less reflective than it was without the screen protector on. The applicator has allowed me to line this thing up 100% perfectly. there is a tiny, oh, you know what I did? That doesn't matter. I didn't have this the right way around actually. So that the fact that I've got tiniest little air bubble in there is not causing a problem at all. And there you go. So now we have, I was playing Doom there. Now I've got this under floodlight, and unlike yesterday, I think you'll actually be able to see the screen. So if I maybe get this thing on and just get it there, you can see what's going on there now, right? Now I don't know what the screen brightness is like. Let's have a look. Screen brightness is full. You can see that there. This is absolutely fine. It's not, it doesn't look like it's messed up the visibility of the display at all. I'm just trying to squeeze this tiny little air bubble out. Not that I can even see it, but it is just there. Enough to annoy me, I suppose. I should probably work my way out with a credit card, and I think that would be absolutely fine. But the main thing now is my screen is protected with a really, really thin tempered glass protector, and I'm probably going to get much better visibility in bright daylight because I'm not getting any reflective issues. So it's killed reflections completely. I would recommend this product based on my experience that you've seen here and now. I'm going to leave a link to this product in the description below. If you need one, hit that link, pick it up. You get two for about £10. You can save one for later on in case you need one. Or again, if you've got a second Nintendo Switch, you can use that as well. And let me know if you like my tip about the masking tape. Let me know if that worked for you. Definitely worked for me. Let me know how you felt about my technique. No glue, no residue whatsoever on the screen. Completely clean, install, done. Right, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. I will see you in the next video.